Some of the travelling so-called Millwall supporters invaded the pitch, and indeed seats were broken and thrown onto the playing area. David Hutchinson of Harrogate, the man in charge, and his main concern will be to make sure the match can finish. The last time Millwall reached the quarter-final of the FA Cup in '78, the referee had to take both teams off the pitch at the Den when there was an invasion and Millwall lost 6-1 to Ipswich. Stewart still trying to shepherd people to safer positions in the ground, giving an unreal air to the play at that end. It's close to the line. Breaker. Harper didn't connect properly. Gary Parker again. Cusack miscued it, but only back to his goalkeeper. And there are some people coming onto the pitch, which is why there's a delay, and the referee has made a very swift decision. He's going to take the teams off, just as the referee had to do in Millwall's last FA Cup quarter-final. Fans who had spilled over began to get onto the playing area, and the referee didn't hesitate. He sent the Millwall and Luton players to the touchline after 14 minutes. George Graham and his assistant Theo Foley have been in consultation with the police on the pitch. So after a delay of 24 minutes, Mr. Hutchinson decides that with police advice he can restart the match. Millwall have a corner, which is not easy for Luton when they've had a long lapse in concentration. If they can allow room for Briley to take it, that is. And Hinchell would arrive there, and Lindsay Smith is forward. Joby with the challenge, and he's got away from Smith. Ottamakovsky getting back to challenge. There was a spot of trouble as well there, an overspill again on the side of the pitch. Donaghy trying to get on the pitch again, and the referee is blown, and Luton Town are through to the FA Cup semi-finals for the first time in more than a quarter of a century. Steen the hero, Foster waves, but it's unfortunate in a way that the players have had to go so quickly, but absolutely right that they should. David Hutchinson whisked them off because this unfortunate, ugly background which these people have caused to spoil this sixth-round tie in many ways was something we could have done without. Nevertheless, third division Millwall's dream is over. They're back now playing for promotion. Luton Town and David Pleat march on to the semi-final. The first time they've been there since 1959. And the scene's still going on after the final whistle here. Supporters, or so they would call themselves, they're not, have gone across and started to throw seats out of the stand, adding to the scene of devastation and unrest which the police are trying to control. One has to say that in a week when the Chelsea crowd trouble is going to be investigated by the Football Association, there's another major inquiry needed here, and something, as we've said before, sooner or later has got to be done to try to prevent people like this spoiling the football for others. It's getting uglier and uglier out there. There's now an invasion from behind the goal, which is added to it, and other people are coming onto the pitch. Bearing in mind what we saw before the match and what we're seeing now, they're outnumbering the police horribly. dreadful scenes at Kenilworth Road, and this is what British football has got to contend with now. It happened at Millwall back in '78, it happened at other places too, and before that, and nobody seems to be able to control it. Just look at this. Absolutely disgraceful.
Your commentator on that match, of course, was John Watson. Abysmal scenes at the end there.